Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so we got a 7:30 matchup tonight in Los Angeles against the Orlando Magic. And yeah, the Magic are a team that's pretty much on par with us. Not quite a good team, but not a bad team. They're in the easy East. They're on a road trip right now, and they're only missing one guy, Franz Wagner, pretty big player on their team, but unfortunately for them, he's going to be out tonight. Jalen Suggs is a game-time decision. Really good on-ball defender. He's going to be a big problem if he does play. I'd imagine he will. And Jackson Hayes is a game-time decision. Hopefully Jackson can go because we can surely use his presence out there tonight. They got some pretty good centers, Carter and Batazde, that we have to deal with. Guys like Isaac. They have a very big team, so that's something to pay attention to. Good wing defenders, very big team. Those are two things to know about these Orlando Magic early on. So let's look at what Magic have been doing as of late. They've won 3 of their last 5 games, and the furthest one behind us was the first of 2 matchups against the Milwaukee Bucks. Both of these games were in Orlando right before the road trip started. The first one, 118-99 was the score. They took care of business, and we will get into the team stats first. So the Bucks shot 47% from the field, 36 of 77. The Magic shot 47% as well, 40 of 86. From the three-point line, 12 of 33 for the Bucks for 36%. For the Magic, 14 of 42 for 33%. From the free throw line, the Magic 24 of 27 for 89%. And the Bucks 15 of 21 for 71%. Rebounding total 44 for the Magic, 37 for the Bucks. 11 offensive rebounds for the Magic, 6 for the Bucks. 27 assists for the Magic, 17 for the Bucks. 14 steals for the Magic, 7 for the Bucks. 3 blocks for the Magic, 6 for the Bucks. 11 turnovers for the Magic, 10 points off of those. 20 turnovers for the Bucks, 27 points off of those. 19 fast break points for the Magic, 7 for the Bucks. 42 points in the paint for the Magic, 32 for the Bucks. 22 was the largest lead of the game for the Magic, and for the Bucks it was 5. The Bucks led 16% of the time, and the Magic led 74% of the time. All right, the high man for Milwaukee was Kevin Porter Jr., and they had 4 players in double figures, and a really ugly, actually 5 players in double figures, really ugly stuff off the bench. Okay, Paolo Banchero, 33 minutes, 11 points, 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 9 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 3 assists, plus 14 for Paolo. Carter Jr., 24 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 offensive board, minus 1. Desmond Bane, 31 minutes, 25 points, 8 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, hit all 7 of his free throws, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, plus 9. Jalen Suggs, 27 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, 5 steals, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive board, plus 9 for Jalen Suggs. Anthony Black, 34 minutes, 26 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 6 from the 3, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, plus 13. Mo Wagner, 16 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 of 3 from the line as well, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 offensive board, plus 21. He led the entire team there. Jonathan Isaac, 4 minutes, 2 points, hit both his free throws, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 block, minus 5. Franz Wagner, 17 minutes, 14 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, plus 7. Tristan Da Silva, 13 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, plus 15. Noah Penda, 16 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 offensive boards, plus 1. Javon Carter, 4 minutes, missed all 3 of his field goals and both of his threes, 1 rebound, 0 to plus minus. Jett Howard, 4 minutes, 2 points, missed his only field goal attempt, hit both his free throws, minus 2, and Richardson, 17 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, plus 14 for Richardson. So that's how that went, man. Pretty ugly game. Orlando took it. Let's move on to the next one against the Milwaukee Bucks. Once again, of course, that score was 116-108. Same result, same building in Orlando. The Magic get the win. All right, let's see what these teams did secondary. 39 of 81 for the Bucks from the field, 48%. For the Magic, 35 of 82 for 43%. From the three-point line, the Magic 20 of 47 for 43%. 13 of 36 for the Bucks, 39%. Bucks hit all 24 of their free throws, still lost. Oh no, they won. I'm tripping. Different result. How did I get that wrong? I don't know. Whatever. The Bucks won this game. Let's scratch all that. Orlando won the first one. The Bucks got their get back. I don't know how I overlooked that. But hitting all your free throws, yeah, you're gonna win for sure. 18 to 21 for the Magic, 86% there from the free throw line. Rebounds, 47 for the Bucks, 30 for the Magic. Yeah, that'll do it too. 8 offensive boards for the Bucks, 7 for the Magic. 31 assists for the Magic, 22 for the Bucks. 12 steals for the Magic, 4 for the Bucks. So that's the second game in a row where the Magic had above 11 steals. 6 blocks for the Magic, 4 for the Bucks. 16 turnovers for the Bucks, 13 points off of those. 9 turnovers for the Magic, 10 points off of those. 12 fast break points for the Magic, 7 for the Bucks. 38 points in the paint for the Bucks, 26 for the Magic. 8 was the largest lead of the game for both of these teams, and the Bucks led 49% of the time, and the Magic 47% of the time. So this game was pretty even, very even. But the Magic hit all of their, and the Bucks hit all of their free throws and crushed them on the glass, and that really overcame the Orlando Magic in that second matchup in Orlando. So I don't know how I overlooked that. That's kind of weird. But it is what it is, man. We all make mistakes. Cam Thomas stepped in and had the 34-point game in this one. He was the high man there. They had 5 players in double figures. Yep. So that's how they win. Cam Thomas. Paolo Banchero, 39 minutes, 17 points, 5 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 5 of 8 from the line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 rebound on the offensive end, -3. Very inefficient stuff. Wendell Carter, 31 minutes, 6 points, 1 of 7 from the field, over 3 from 3, hit all 4 of his free throws. 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, -8 for Wendell. Desmond Bane, 39 minutes, 31 points, 11 of 17 from the field, 8 of 11 from 3. Hit his only free throw attempt. He had 5 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive board, 1 block, -7 for Desmond Bane. Jalen Suggs, 35 minutes, 16 points, 5 of 14 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3. Hit both of his free throws, 10 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 1 turnover, 1 board, -2. You got to be careful with that guy. Anthony Black, 25 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, -5. Mo Wagner, 17 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, hit all 4 of his free throws, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive boards, 0 on the plus-minus. His brother Franz, 21 minutes, 5 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, -9 for Franz Wagner. Tristan Da Silva, 23 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive board, -3 for Tristan Da Silva. Noah Pender had 4 minutes, -3, nothing there. Richardson, 7 minutes, 3 points, hit his only field goal, which was a 3, 1 assist, 0 on the plus-minus. All right, so, yeah, the Bucks get their get back, and Orlando now goes on a road trip to face the Sacramento Kings, where they blew the Sac Kings out 131-94. Very ugly score, to say the least. Let's see how this abomination took place. All right, so the Magic shot 50% from the field, 45 of 90. Kings 35 of 86 for 41% from the field. Kings shot 8 of 27 from the 3 for 30%. The Magic shot 27 of 50 for 54%. Wow, that'll do it. 14 of 17 from the free throw line for the Magic, 82%. 16 of 20 for the Kings, 80%. Rebounds, 48 for the Kings, 41 for the Magic. 11 offensive boards for the Kings, 5 for the Magic. 22 assists for the Kings, 28 for the Magic. 9 steals for the Kings, 13 steals for the Magic. Third game in a row. Big steals. 3 blocks for the Kings, 4 for the Magic. 19 turnovers for the Kings, 24 points conceded off of those. 10 turnovers for the Magic, 14 points conceded off of those. That's 13 steals for forcing 19 turnovers. The Magic defense is nothing to play with. 29 fast break points for Orlando, 6 for Sacramento, 30 points in the paint for Orlando, 44 for Sac. Large lead of the game for the Magic was 37. They led 76% of the time, and for the Kings it was 12. They led 20% of the time. So the Kings actually had a big lead in this game, blew it, and then got blown all the way out. The three-point shot is what did it for certain. Paolo Banchero, 32 minutes, 30 points, 10 of 21 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, 5 of 5 from the line, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 1 offensive board, plus 32 for Paolo. He led his squad. No, he didn't. Javon Carter did off the bench with 34. We'll get to that later. Wendell Carter, 25 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, plus 10. He's been able to hit nothing. These 3 games, he's been awful. Wendell Carter, just terrible. Desmond Bane, 32 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, plus 11 for Desmond Bane. Jalen Suggs, 20 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block, minus 7 for Suggs. Black, 31 minutes, 20 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 turnover, plus 26. Mo Wagner, 18 minutes, 11 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, plus 17 for Mo. Jonathan Isaac, 13 minutes, missed all 3 of his field goals, missed his only 3, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, plus 4 for Isaac. Kane, 5 minutes, missed all 3 of his field goals, 0-1 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, plus 10. De Silva, 18 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 6 from both the 3 and field, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 offensive board, plus 17. Penda, 5 minutes, plus 10, did nothing. Javon Carter, 23 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, plus 34 for Carter. He was the high man there. Howard, 13 minutes, 16 points, hit all of his field goals, 6 of them, and all of his threes, 4 of them. 1 block, plus 11 for Jet. And Richardson, 5 minutes, misses only 3-point attempt, 1 assist, 1 steal, plus 10. So yeah, this is Jet Howard's breakout game. And we know he can hit big shots. We've known that for years. He's just never had an opportunity until now. He can hit shots. He is an elite shot maker coming out of college 3 years ago. And if he's going to start getting playing time, look out for a real 3-point shooter. Also, behind the arc, Anthony Black has really become a good 3-point shooter. After being somebody who really couldn't shoot coming out of college, he's been great in these 3 games, shooting the ball, one of the more efficient players on the Magic, and he's quickly turning into one of their leading players. So be careful with Anthony Black. This Magic team has several star players, man. Anthony Black, Desmond Bane, Paolo Banchero, Franz when he's healthy. Those are all stars. So I know the Magic are not considered a great team. I don't know if all of this comes together to make any sense. But at this point, I think they have 4 guys that you could legitimately say could make multiple all-star teams in their careers. And I didn't mention Jalen Suggs. You probably put him in there as well. So this is a talented ball club. I just don't know that it makes sense when it comes together. They could probably use a massive upgrade at the center position. That would really help them if they could turn Carter into like somebody good, really good. That would change life. But overall, this is a very capable team, and those guys play defense, man. They definitely play defense. So we need to be careful with them going forward. So next up for the Orlando Magic, actually we didn't get into the Kings. We can just say they had 6 players in double figures, high man being Max Renaud, who had a double-double there with 14 boards as well. And Precious Achiuwa had a double-double with 14 and 10. And that's pretty much it. Kings are a tanking club. They're terrible. Moving on. Orlando then faced, I believe it was the Phoenix Suns off the top of my head. Yes, I was right. 113-110. This was, if I'm not mistaken, a double overtime game where Jalen Green hit a 3-pointer from the corner at the buzzer to win the game. Spectacular highlights to watch. I encourage you guys to check them out. This was worth watching. So, team stats, how'd it go? Well, the Suns attempted a lot of shots. 40 of 117 for 34% from the field. Double overtime, 42 of 98 for the Magic for 43% from the field. 16 of 55 for the Suns from behind the arc, 29%. 10 of 39 for the Magic, 26%. 16 of 19 for the Magic from the free throw line, 84%. 17 of 24 for the Suns, 71%. 65 rebounds for the Suns, 53 for the Magic. 22 offensive boards for the Suns, 10 for the Magic. 20 assists for the Suns, 24 for the Magic. 11 steals for the Suns, 6 for the Magic. 4 blocks for the Suns, 15 blocks for the Orlando Magic. 16 turnovers for the Magic, 22 points conceded off of those. Only 9 turnovers for the Suns, 17 points conceded off of those. 18 fast break points for the Magic, 12 for the Suns. 60 points in the paint for the Magic, 46 for the Suns. Large lead of the game for the Magic was 12. Large lead for the Suns was 11. Magic led 50% of the time, and the Suns 39% of the time. All right, Paolo Banchero, 47 minutes, 26 points, 11 of 28 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, hit all 4 of his free throws, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 turnovers, 4 blocks, plus 10 for Paolo Banchero. Tristan da Silva, 38 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, 2 offensive boards, plus 13. No turnovers there for Tristan da Silva. Wendell Carter, 34 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, hit all 3 of his free throws, 11 boards, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, 3 offensive boards, plus 19. He is rebounding well. He ain't scoring worth a damn, but he's crashing the glass. Desmond Bane, 40 minutes, 34 points, 12 of 18 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, hit all 5 of his free throws, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 offensive board, minus 7. He started off struggling with the new squad after being traded this past offseason, I think it was, or at some point he was traded from the Memphis Grizzlies. He's found his way. Desmond Bane has found his way, and as long as either Franz or Paolo is out, he's always going to be able to get his healthy dose of shots, and he's been really good in Franz's absence. Anthony Black, 45 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 12 from the field, missed all 5 of his threes in this one. Hit both his free throws, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, plus 8 for Black. Mo Wagner, 12 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. It's 2 rebounds, 1 assist, minus 11. He had an offensive board as well. Jonathan Isaac, 8 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 1 from the field, 0 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 1 block, 1 offensive board, minus 8 for Isaac. Penda, 6 minutes, 0 of 1 from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist, minus 10. Goga Batazde, 9 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 block, minus 9. Javon Carter, 33 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 11 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 blocks, minus 9. That's an interesting line for Javon Carter. And Jett Howard, 19 minutes, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 1 steal, minus 11 for Jett. And for the Suns, the high man was Grayson Allen, 27 points off the bench. 5 players in double figures. 5 players in double figures, and of course Green had that game winner. So that's how that went. Double overtime. Orlando loses on the road. All right, last up, it's a game against the Clippers, 111-109 in Inglewood. Orlando Magic got the close victory there, and we'll check out how this close game went. All right, so both of these teams shot 40 of 83 from the field for 48%. The Magic shot 8 of 23 from 3 for 35%, and the Clippers 5 of 23 for 22% from 3. Clippers got to the line 28 times, hit 24 of them for 86%. Magic 23 of 31 for 74%. Both of these squads had 43 boards, 12 offensive boards for the Magic, 9 for the Clippers. 25 assists for the Magic, 18 for the Clips, 7 steals for the Magic, 9 for the Clippers, 3 blocks for the Magic, 9 for the Clippers. 12 turnovers for the Magic, 14 points off of those, 10 turnovers for the Clips, 13 points off of those. 19 fast break points for the Clippers, 17 for Orlando. 60 points in the paint for the Clippers, 54 for Orlando. Large lead of the game for the Clips was 4, and for the Magic it was 8. 64% of the time the Magic led, 22 the Clips. All right. How'd this one go? Paolo Banchero, 37 minutes, 16 points, 6 of 16 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 turnovers, -5 for Paolo. Continues to be highly inefficient night in and night out. He's going to break a lot of shots. I don't know what the hell's going on with Paolo, but he's not playing well. Tristan da Silva, 30 minutes, 13 points, 3 of 6 from both the 3 and field, hit all 4 of his free throws, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 offensive board plus 8. Wendell Carter, 33 minutes, 15 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 0-1 from 3, hit all 3 of his free throws, 14 boards, 5 turnovers, 3 assists, 4 offensive boards plus 2. So he's continuing to rebound well. Scored a little better in this one, even though the inefficiency is consistent there. Desmond Bane, 32 minutes, 36 points, 13 and 19 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 6 of 10 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds plus 12 for Desmond. Anthony Black, 36 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 assist, -8 for AB. Mo, 11 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, plus 9 for Wagner. Jonathan Isaac, 15 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 2 offensive boards, -4. Javon Carter, 19 minutes, missed his only field goal, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive board, plus 1. Jett Howard, 17 minutes, 2 points, over 4 from both the 3 and the field. Hit both his free throws, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, -6 for Jett. And Richardson, 10 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field, over 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 2 assists, plus 1 for us. Quad had 37 as the high man for the Clippers. Ben Mathurin had 21 off the bench. They only had 4 players in double figures. They lost by 2. We're always happy to see the Clippers lose. All right, so that completes everything we got to talk about in regards to the Orlando Magic's box score and stuff like that over the last 5 games. Pretty average, highly inefficient basketball club. They can steal the ball, although that's kind of winged off over the last 2 games a little bit. Wendell Carter's rebounding well. Desmond Bane's been one of the more efficient players that they have, while everybody else pretty much is inefficient from night in, night out. Yeah, that's it. That's what I take from this Magic team. They're fairly average playoff team, sort of like us, if I'm being real. So, injury report: Jalen Suggs, game time decision. Franz, of course, out. And for us, as I said, Jackson Hayes, game time decision. Projected starters for the Magic: Bane, Suggs, Black, Paolo, and Wendell Carter Jr. For the Lakers: Smart, Reeves, Doncic, James, Ayton. All that subject to change, of course. Lakers are wearing black, which means we have an alternate floor tonight. I think we had our alternate floor the last couple of years the Magic have come to town, believe it or not. I think that's how that's went. There's always an alternate floor when we see the Magic, for whatever reason. And they're wearing the white pinstripes tonight. And let's see, home and away record is what I'm checking for. Their record is 30-26. They are 7th in overall standings. 12-15, their home and away record. 17th overall offensive rating. 13th defensive rating. 15th net rating for the Magic. And the Lakers, 34-22. We're 5th in the standings. Lucky to be there. 16-11 home and away. 11th offensive rating. 24th defensive rating. And 18th net rating. So we're a better offensive team than this team, but we're worse defensively, and overall they have a better net rating. But they're on the road. They're not that great of a road team, so hopefully that means things equal out, balance out, and we can find a way to get a victory. But what we got to understand is this is a very big team, man. I've said that more than once in this video. Anthony Black, Wendell Carter, Paolo Banchero, Mo Wagner, Jonathan Isaac. Jalen Suggs plays big, even though he's not that tall. He's basically a football player playing basketball. This is a very big team, man. We have to understand that. Desmond Bane, he's a pretty big dude. Definitely not long-armed, but we understand that he's going to be highly efficient, probably the most efficient player tonight if things continue the way they are. Goga Batadze blocks shots very well, good defensive center. They have a lot of talent, man. Noah Penda's a good wing defensively and offensively. Tristan Da Silva, good wing, defensively, offensively. Chase Richardson's a nice young player, can score, driving at the rim, get rebounds. Jet Howard, although he's been cold the last 2 games, we saw what he was able to do 3 games ago where he hit shots. They have a very capable basketball club. Like I said, I don't think they all come together to really make sense. Salute to Kobe Minute. I don't think this team really is that great of a roster. But from man to man to man, they have a significant amount of talent, and teams should want to pluck players from this team to bring them to better fits, in my opinion. Everybody could use something that this Magic team has for certain. So just be prepared for the on-ball defense of some very talented defensive players, man. Anthony Black is big. I don't think people understand how good of a defender he is. He's breaking out as an offensive talent, but defensively is what he really is good at. And he's like 6'8". He's huge. Paolo Banchero is a 7-footer at 250. I don't think people really understand how huge Paolo is because he plays small. He plays like a guard, and he plays like a traditional power forward, but he's bigger than most power forwards. This is a massive human being. And he dishes out a lot of punishment. This is something I've done homework on years ago. Even though he's having a horrible season for himself, he dishes out a lot of punishment on the offensive end. Elbows and knees, push you around. You're going to be hurting trying to guard this person. It's like guarding Karl Malone back in the day, but bigger. That's basically what he is. He's a young Karl. And I think maybe we could take advantage of the fact that he's just having a bad year and he's just not hitting a whole lot of shots. But this is an extraordinarily talented player. And he's, like I said, it's just a bad year for him. But don't expect for him to have a bad night tonight necessarily. Desmond Bane's hitting all his shots, basically. He's the only player on this team that's not inefficient right now. So be ready to guard the perimeter on multiple fronts. This is a capable basketball team. Not a good matchup for the Lakers. Jalen Suggs is an excellent on-ball defender. So for a guy like Austin Reeves, you would not be surprised to see Austin struggle against these people. Not at all. This is just another one of them nights where you're dealing with feisty defenses. We got another one to deal with on Thursday with Phoenix. Feisty defense, even though they're dealing with some real injuries to some of those key players, which should help us some. But the point is, it's not going to get much easier as it pertains to feistiness, energy, length, disruption. Yeah, these teams have that. All of these teams that we're going to be seeing over the next week pretty much have that problem to give us. So Orlando, I would not say is an easy matchup for the Lakers. I wouldn't just shoo us in. Last time Orlando came into our building was the infamous game where Anthony Davis missed the free throws that cost us the basketball game early in the season last year. And nobody forgot about that. We would love to get back tonight. So, yeah, these are things that I'm thinking about, man. I just do not want people to take this Magic team lightly because they attack us in some areas that we are not great at. They steal the ball. They shoot a lot of threes. They rebound the ball. And they steal the ball like crazy. So, these are all the different things that the Lakers have no business going up against, honestly. A bunch of stuff that we really would prefer not to deal with. It's exactly what the Magic do to us. So we need to be prepared. I'm very thankful that Franz ain't out there because that's yet another 30-point score. He killed us at the buzzer the year before that, if I'm not mistaken, when we came into our building. The Magic, he had like a 3-point shot at the buzzer. So we've been losing some heartbreakers to this Magic club when they come to our building. I ain't forgot about none of them. And we need to do something about making sure that we don't lose this game tonight against the same ball club. Because, this Magic team has had our number, man. They really have, low-key. So that's what's up, man. I don't know with the Lakers, man. I'm like everybody else. We're at a point where we're like, we don't expect to beat good teams. The question is the Magic any good? I don't know if you consider the Magic a good team right now. But I definitely don't believe they're a bad team. They're just an average playoff team. So it could fall into either category depending on the night. They've been in Los Angeles since Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. They've been here all week pretty much. So, I'm pretty sure they're well rested. Hopefully they went out last night and enjoyed the last night in LA. I don't know. Hopefully that means we have a team to go up against that's not as focused, but I wouldn't necessarily count on that. And if Jalen Suggs doesn't play, that'll help a lot. But if he does play, he's going to give Austin fits, man. We're going to have to handle pressure well tonight. LeBron James going to have to play sharper, man. I don't know what's going on with the King, but this is not the night to have turnovers. They're going to force some, so be ready for that. Jonathan Isaac, weak side help defense, length, catching lobs. He's not the same player he used to be. Injuries have worn him down, but he's still going to make a big defensive play here and there. Expect for him to get multiple blocks. like I said, Batazde blocks shots. Be ready for that. And I think of all the things that people forget about in regards to Batazde is what his natural function is. It's to shot block. That's what he is. So if you're going to test him, be prepared for it to be sent back. And that's just what it is, man. They got multiple 7-footers. That's really what it comes down to. Wendell Carter and Paolo Banchero are a big front court. When Franz is out there, he's another guy who's 6'11". That's what they really bring to the table when they're fully healthy. Mo Wagner, obviously an ex-Laker, he's going to want to play well against us. Tristan da Silva, somebody who thought he might get drafted to the Lakers. We passed him up, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to play well against us. He makes his money on the defensive end. Noah Pinda, another, like I said, wing player. They got wings there. They got wings. Javon Carter is somebody to be very careful with on the defensive end and offensive end. You don't really know what you're going to get out of him. He's kind of a mixed bag kind of role player, but he did have a game in these last 5, as we saw, where he attempted like 11 threes. He can get multiple steals, multiple blocks, stuff like that. They pulled him out of Chicago at the trade deadline, and he's getting more minutes in Orlando than he got in Chicago. So expect to see a lot of Javon Carter, especially if Suggs ain't out there. He is very disruptive. So, yeah, man, I don't like this matchup. I ain't going to lie to y'all, especially the way we've been playing. I do not like this matchup. No, sir. Too many big wings, too many on-ball defenders coming at you in waves. Off of the bench, their role players that are significantly more capable than ours in a lot of cases. And if we don't have Jackson Hayes, that's going to take away from some athleticism, for which we're probably going to need tonight against the likes of Jonathan Isaac, etc. So, yeah, I'm not in love with this matchup for the Lakers by any stretch of the imagination. But I do want us to come in with some pride because of how we've been getting beat by the Orlando Magic when they come into this building for the last couple of years. So that's what comes to mind, man. I hope everybody enjoys this game. It's 7:30 p.m. We got a regular timing tonight, 10:30 Eastern. I have, of course, all the videos for you. And, I just want us to handle the pressure well. I want us to try to limit our turnovers. I want us to, respect our principles, rebound the ball against this team. And just play with some pride, man. Play with some damn pride. We did not have that against the Celtics. We were pretty sad against the Celtics. And it's just become a tired song and dance when we play great against good teams and then trash against bad teams. And I think people are starting to really absorb that this is who the Laker team is. And it's, it kind of sucks, to be honest with you. It's not cool having a front-running Laker team to root for. So hopefully we get something better tonight. I would love for Luka to have a big game, Austin to have a big game, but the defensive players that are going to be on them will create problems. Anthony Black on one, Suggs or Carter on the other. It's gonna be a hard night. Tristan da Silva, like I said, Pinda, these are all defensive wings that are big people. So we're gonna need our banshees to show up. Jake LaRavia have a big night tonight would be great. If Ayton can have an efficient night against these defensive centers, rebounding centers, that would be nice. We really don't know what we're getting out of these people. We hope we can get a lot out of them because we're going to need it against a Orlando Magic team that uses a lot of his talent. Some teams shrink their bench. This Magic team doesn't do that. If you notice, they play like 9-10 people every night. Keeps their team fresh. Keeps their players getting opportunities to improve. And I like that way of doing things. So be prepared for a lot of bodies being thrown at you, all capable of rebounding, all capable of defending. Most of them have length. And, this is a tough team. They're not very efficient. That's what hurts them. That's the problem with the Magic. They brick a lot of shots from player to player. So, Desmond Bane. That's what comes to mind. Desmond's on a heater. Everybody else is cold, so expect for him to go off at 35, 50. We've had games where we've let him go big on us, especially from behind arc. If he strings together 7 threes tonight, don't be surprised. That's just the kind of player he is. And if you don't look, if I'll say it like this: if Paolo Banchero is continuing to have the night he's been having all year long, he'll go like 6 for 20 or something like that. It's not going to be an efficient night. But if he gets hot, if for some reason he doesn't have the type of game that he's been having, you got to double that dude. You have to double him. Most years, you're going to have to double Paolo Banchero. You can't. If you put one-on-one defense, you put somebody in front of him, it's going to be ugly for you. I don't expect for him to have too many seasons like this going forward. This has been a bad season. He's not playing well. I don't expect that from him going forward. I just want people to understand that this is a low year for a great player on the offensive end. And like I said, this is somebody that is huge. So if you put somebody small on him, if you think you can get away with maybe putting somebody soft on him, there's a good chance he's gonna make you pay. And so that's what I have to say, man. This Magic team creates a lot of problems for this Laker team, but hopefully we, with the best player on the floor, Luka Doncic, can overcome them. He's gonna have to have a really good night, though. He is. Video 44. I thank you all for watching.